Hey, weather fans, Rick Mitchell with you on Saturday, the 13th of December, 2008. It's late afternoon. Sorry it's taken me so long to get this update to our inclement weather in the system, but I've had some errands to run and things to do. Remember yesterday I talked about how one of the things I knew for certain was that today was going to be windy. Well, certainly that has been the case. Take a look. This is going to be from the Oklahoma Mesonet, and these are wind gusts, maximum wind gusts that we've had since midnight. Told you yesterday we'd see winds over 50 miles per hour, and we've had that in several locations. 48 mile per hour wind gusts here in the metro. I believe if you look at the top of your screen right up here, I believe that is Freedom, Oklahoma, had a wind gust of 64 miles per hour. So the winds have been howling. Now, a couple other things with regard to the weather change. I don't see any major changes in my thinking from yesterday. I still am very confident that we're going to see the cold front in here into central Oklahoma 6 o'clock on Sunday, or right around that point. That's when the cold air arrives. So the bulk of tomorrow still looks like it'll be warm, windy. Temperatures will be approaching 70 degrees in some locations. Wind gusts maybe not quite as strong as today, but I bet we see wind gusts over 40 miles per hour still. So the cold air arrives at 6 o'clock or thereabouts, a little sooner in the north, a little later in the south. I'm pretty confident that we will see temperatures staying right around or below freezing Monday, Tuesday, and then temperatures start to come up just a little bit Wednesday and even more so Thursday and Friday. Another thing I'm pretty confident about is the amount of precip that we're going to see next week looks very light. I don't think it's not an ice storm situation. It's more of a freezing drizzle, a little sleet every now and then, more of a travel problem thing than anything. So that's my latest thinking, and let me back that up with you. Let's look at some weather maps here. Let's go over and look at what the GFS has to show for us. And one thing I want you to notice that this is going to be, let's see, let's go up to Sunday morning. Cold front at that point stretches from near Omaha down through Dodge City into southeastern Colorado. And as we go through the day, there's 18Z, so that's lunchtime. And from Kansas City into the Panhandle, maybe affecting those of you in and around Woodward by early afternoon. There is 6 in the evening, and that goes right through central Oklahoma, perhaps even already past us at that point. But I do believe the cold front comes in late in the day, and with it may be a little bit of a shower late Sunday afternoon or Sunday evening. But I think the precip is gone by the time the colder air really drops below freezing. A little, touch of freezing drizzle not out of the question Sunday night into Monday morning. But I think the bulk of Monday is just cold and windy and not much in the way of precip. We're going to have a low chance of maybe some freezing drizzle in the forecast. But if you have some travel plans or whatever, Monday doesn't look all that bad. It's going to feel bad. It'll be cold. Now we're into Monday evening. Let's go ahead to Tuesday morning. That's 6 a.m. High pressure over Minneapolis. Notice the green here. That's representing this model saying that there will be some precip. This is Nebraska, Kansas. And as we go through the day, watching Oklahoma, we start to see a little bit more light precip, and that could be a touch of freezing drizzle. I think temperatures on Tuesday will be close to the freezing mark, so that would be more of a travel nuisance than anything. Now we're into Wednesday morning, and as you're looking here, you still see a little patchy green representing enough low-level moisture that we could have some freezing drizzle. Moving on into Thursday, the high builds off to the east. Low pressure begins to develop to our west. That sets up some warm advection. That means warmer air coming in from the south, and that's going to kind of rise up over the colder air. I think the cold air modifies at that point. So if we see any precip on Thursday, it may start out as maybe a winter mix, but then change over to a few showers in the afternoon. That's the way it appears to me. Now we're on into Friday. The bulk of Friday, if this model is correct, could end up being on the dry side. So bottom line, what we're looking at is definitely turning colder for next week, after we have a mild Sunday. The precip more of a nuisance than anything. It's not an ice storm. I don't think we're going to see power lines down or trees down, but roads may be slippery from time to time when you get these waves of precip moving in and moving out fairly quickly. But the precip will be light. So that's the latest from this end. Rusty McCraney will have much more coming up on Eyewitness News 5 on the evening news and the late news, and he'll also do the early evening news tomorrow. I'll be in to do the 10 o'clock Sunday news. If you want to get a complete wrap-up of what's going on, make sure you tune in to Eyewitness News 5. Check back with KOCO.com for updates. That's it for now. Have a great day, everyone. Take care.